cooking up a feast under the starry night. Coals are crackling, rolly, roasting slow. Out on the beach where the cool breezes blow.
Rightio, welcome back to another episode of Rolly Around the Campfire. I'm going to do some dirty steaks tonight. So I've done this video before, it's just a little short one, so I thought I'd do it right through how I do it, all the how you prep the steak, right through to like how I get the coals going, what I do when I chuck them on the coals, just so you know if you want to try it yourself. But first, because I'm going to do steak sangers, I'm going to chop up my onion and get that cooked. So yeah, I'm working out the back of the chuck wagon tonight, doing a solo camp, so don't have me creature comforts of the camper. That's right. See, I'll just cut my onion up, but good good to be out and about. See, I use a brown onion, and pretty simple what I do with it. Just cut it in half and then slice it reasonably thin, probably maybe 3 or 4 mil, maybe 5, some of them. So yeah, I'll go get the pan ready. I've just got the Aussie swing over pan on the fire, so I'll go get that going, get it nice and warm, and then yeah, we'll be back with you. Chuck the onions in. Righty, so I've just got the pan over the fire, put some olive oil in there. So yeah, we'll take the onions over and chuck them in. But yeah, while I'm here, I've got my steaks. I've taken them out of the fridge, bring them back to room temperature. So they've been out for about an hour now. So they're good. But what I do, I use porterhouse. I go to my local butcher, I get him to cut it roughly 25 to 30 mil thick. Sometimes if I can do a bit thicker, depends on what I want to do, but yeah, if you're starting out, probably 25 to 30 mils what you want, and then works really good when you chuck them on the fire. But yeah, we're back to the onions, so I'll take them over and we'll chuck them on. Yeah, so you just brown the onions like you normally would for a barbecue. So my trick is a bit of olive oil in the pan, cook them up, and then when they're half cooked, chuck some beer in, help caramelise them, and that's pretty much all you want to do. Rightio, now the onions are getting a bit of colour in them. So it's time to chuck the beer in, but you don't want to put too much in because you don't want to waste it. But yeah, I'll probably go maybe 100 mil, and then just let that sit in the onions sit in that and caramelise. And that's your onions. Alrighty, yeah, so I reckon they're done. So I'll just swing that off the heat a bit, and we'll get prepped to chuck the steaks on the coals, and we'll show you how we do that. Alrighty, so yeah, what we want to do is just get a nice bed of like good See them good red coals like that. So just want a nice and flat bed, cubed coals, and that's where you're going to chuck your steak. So it will, if you only got a little fire like this, it probably will wreck your fire. So you got to be prepared to have a good fire going and sort of shuffle it away to the side. But yeah, so that's what you're looking for, them nice red cubed up coals like that. And now we'll go show you how we prep the steak. Alrighty, so yeah, we got the steak out here, got it cryovac. So get it out of the bag. So 1, 2, put that in the rubbish bin. So yeah, that's what you're looking for. These were 25 mil cut steaks, porterhouse, strip loin, sirloin, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, look at that, pretty good marbling. So these should be bloody good. So what you want to do, maybe Turkish bread rolls, bit of olive oil, coat them in olive oil, rub it in, flip them over, same the other side, olive oil, rub them in. Hands are clean. I washed them before. Truly honest. True God. Anyway, next thing is seasoning. So just salt. So I use good douse of salt. The pepper will come after the cook, because I used to do the pepper, but I've since learned that at the temperature that you need to see a steak, pepper burns. So yeah, it's not really good for it. So since I learned that, I stopped doing it. I just do the salt, and that's all you need, basically. So yeah, we'll go take this over to the fire. Now what you're doing, you just drop them straight on the coals. I'll grab the tongs. Just shuffle them around a bit, but you just want to leave them sear that side. Once that side's seared, the coal and ash doesn't stick to it. You might get a little, like a couple of coals that stick to it, but they flick straight off, so it doesn't actually stay on the meat. So yeah, just forget about it, leave it on there, at least give it 2 or 3 minutes on that side before you pick it up and flip them over, and then dust the coal off. Sear the other side and do the same thing, and yeah, it'll turn out perfect, trust me. Rightio, so we've been roughly a minute, so I'll flip him, and I try to go end for end. And also another trick is you got your wind blowing that way, so I'll cook on the upwind of the fire, like so it makes it a bit easier. But yeah, see you got a few coals there, they just flick off, no worries at all. Get this one, we'll end for end him. Oh, might need to get the glove on, I think. Yeah. That is pretty much it. We'll give him another minute on that side. Alrighty, so yeah, we'll flip him back over, and there we are. Coals that way. We'll flip him end to end him. That. Oh. Tell you what, they smell good. That is for sure. So yeah, you just need to make sure you got a good fire established before you do this, because it's gonna kill your fire while you're trying to cook. But just shuffle your coals around, and yeah, it should be good. Alrighty, yeah, I reckon they're done. So I'm going to take them off. Just make sure there's no big coals left on them. And I don't have a plate, so it's the cutting board for the win. So yeah, that's what it looks like. That's a bit burnt, a bit of the fat's burnt, but trust me, that doesn't matter, honestly. Alright, so while we let them rest there, so that's what they look like. Look at that. It's pretty good. But yeah, while we let them rest, we'll get on to our sandwich part of the steak sandwich. So I just got a bit of Turkish bread. What I do, I just douse them with a bit of olive oil. You don't have to use butter, you can use nothing if you want, but I like using olive oil, so I'll just spread that out a bit, and then yeah, we'll chuck these over the fire just to toast them up a little bit. They don't need to be too toasted, but yeah, so we'll chuck them together, and we'll chuck them over the fire, and we'll toast them up, and we'll let that rest for probably whatever the time is it takes for these to toast up, so maybe a minute or something, but yeah. So yeah, that's now stoke that fire back up, so you get your fire going for the rest of the night then, but yeah, this won't take long. We'll just maybe a minute or two, and then we'll take them off and we'll slice up that yummy steak. Yeah, how good does it look? Alrighty, I reckon they're pretty much done, so we'll take them off and we'll take them over, and we will cut up this steak and let you see how that's turned out. Hot, 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 and hotter. Hot, hot, hot stuff. Rightio. So, what are we going to do now? We've got the onion, we've got the steak, we've got the bread rolls. We need coleslaw. So I just got a packet of coleslaw and a bit of Kewpie. So let's see how this steak turned out. We'll bring this a bit closer. We'll see if we can't. Rightio, moment of truth. So we'll slice him up. Oh. She's nice and tender, that's for sure, but she's probably a little bit overdone for my liking. I like to have a little bit of blood in there, but I'm used to cooking a bit thicker as well, so yeah, but there is still a bit of pink in that. But yeah, definitely will be tasty. I know that for sure. So yeah, even though you see you got that char on the outside, but in the middle you got that nice and juicy, meat. Comes up a treat. And I've had people I've camped with, and I've cooked this, and they've seen me do it, and they've given the instructions on how to do it themselves, and gone home, done it, and they're like, that's the only way I can eat my steak now. Like, you've ruined me for eating the steak. So yeah, what I do, I lay it out on me bread roll like that, and yeah, look at that. Look how juicy that is. It's pretty good. Oh, tastes good. So yeah, we lay that out. Bit of onion. And then we'll put the I just put a little bit of coleslaw on top, not much. Coleslaw and good old Mr. Kippy. Whack a lid on him, and then done my taste test earlier today, but we'll give him a go. Well, I said, that steak is so good, and once you cook it like this, you probably won't want to cook it in your frying pan at home or on the barbie, because you get that nice char and a bit of smoky flavour into it, and it cooks it perfect, I think, anyway, as long as you're on top of it. But yeah, that's good. Look at that, yummy. Oh, so good. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Beautiful. Catch us next time, fellas. It's so good. Where's my beer? Oh. Like that. Everything tastes better on the fire.